Hey everyone, my name's Luke from guitarvivo.com. Today I'm going to be showing you some tips to help you make the process of transcribing licks and solos from YouTube a hell of a lot easier. To go alongside this lesson, I've created a video for you to practice these things on and also to help me avoid copyright infringement, so the link for that is in the description below. And then, just in the interest of full disclosure, when I'm personally transcribing, if it's something difficult, I won't be using YouTube, I'll be using Transcribe, and I'll put an affiliate link for that in the description if you want to support the channel and check out that product. Now, with that being said, the things I'm going to show you today are all free extensions or free tips that you can do without spending any money or buying into any third-party programs. So the first tip isn't actually tech related. The first tip is just scripting out the solo on a piece of paper, writing out the markers so you know where the key points are. This will work as a cheat sheet to help you dive into the solo and kind of see the bigger narrative that's going on. Once you know where everything is and you've mapped it out and you know where your solo starts, the next thing you're going to want to learn is the keyboard shortcuts that will help you effortlessly navigate around the solo. So the first shortcut you need to know is the letter K or spacebar.
Here's the lick for you.
Will pause or play the video. Then we've got some really useful skip buttons to go to. We can skip back or forward 10 seconds by pressing J to go back or L to go forwards. So say you've just heard the lick you want to work out. I can pause it, I can then press J to go back 10 seconds, and then I'll be able to play it again. But if you look, I've actually gone way too far. So that's where the next set of skip buttons come in. We can skip backwards or forwards in just 5 seconds by using the left or right arrow key. So, going back to my lick, I can then press the left arrow key to only go back 5 seconds. And then I'm a lot closer to where I want to be. The last set of skip buttons is comma and full stop. Now, when you're paused, comma will take you back 1 frame. Sometimes it's temperamental and jumps back a second, and full stop takes you forward a frame or sometimes a second. So if I'm working on like just a short fragment of notes, I can just whack that comma button 10 times and go back half a second, or I can whack it like 20 times, 24 times, go back a full second, and you kind of get an intuitive feeling for how long or how many times you have to press it to go back. You can also rewind by just holding it, and you can actually see the timer go back. So if I'm here, I can look at the timer, hold comma, and see it roll back from 43 to 42 to 41. This next tip that I'm going to show you is the most useful for transcribing. You can actually slow down the playback of a video. You can slow down the audio without changing the pitches. And all you have to do is press shift and comma, and you'll see I can slow it down in 25% increments, and I can play it, well, get it to play as slow as 25% of the original speed. Okay, maybe you wouldn't want it that slow, so I can press shift and full stop to get that speed back up to maybe half speed. That is an incredibly useful tool for when we're trying to transcribe something that's reasonably quick or has a lot of notes in it. The last thing I want to show you is how to set up the player so that it starts and stops between certain points that you want it to. What you need to know are the URL codes that I'm going to give you, but you also need to know where you want it to start and stop in seconds. So although the display is in minutes, you'll need to convert that. What you want to do is go up to the address bar and first create an embedded player mode. So we want to get rid of watch $v equals, type in embed / and that'll bring up an embedded player. Then you want to go to the end of the URL, type in $start equals, and for this video we're going to put 40. We want it to start at the 40-second mark. Ampersand end equals, let's say, 44. So now it'll play only those 4 seconds between 40 and 44 and stop. So hit enter, press play
To repeat it.
Then I can go and try and work something out. When I've given up and I want to hear it again, I'll just refresh the page and press play again. And it'll just go those 4 seconds again.
To repeat it.
The last thing I want to talk about are 2 extensions that you can use for Chrome, and you can probably find similar things for Safari or Firefox or Internet Explorer. And basically these will allow you to do some of the other things with just more control. The first one is Looper for YouTube. So here there's an advanced looping feature, so it will automatically replay any segment or any section of the song that you want it to. And the second one is Audio EQ, so you can bring out frequencies. You can isolate maybe the guitar frequencies or cancel out some other noise that might be getting in the way. And that is it, my top tips to help you with transcribing guitar parts from YouTube. If you enjoyed the video and you liked it, please subscribe, it does help out. And if you want to learn more about my teaching, check out guitarvivo.com.